Are you ready to fully embrace the competition by the ultimate alpha male development coming from the Democratic Party? We have an evolution that's happening right before our eyes as two main contenders, Beto O'Rourke and Gavin Newsom, fight for the mantle of alpha male of the Democrat Party. Guys, I cannot make this stuff up, and the timeline that we are living in is next level crazy. All right, listen. Everything that I'm about to show you confirms what we've talked about before. It's all linked in the description box below, so make sure you guys get over here, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on, take your index finger and just poke YouTube right in the eye as you make sure you're not being unscrupulously, unsubscribed. All right, let's get into this. At Braden LOA on X, let's dive in. Let's just start out with a feel-good story, guys. This dropped today from Gallup. Yeah, Americans' favorability ratings of the Democratic Party. Turns out that they're still the lowest on record that they've ever been since the early 1990s. Which is causing and leading the desire for more alpha males to emerge from the primordial ooze that is the Democrats' leftover credibility. This is from Dana Lash. We're just going to dive right into it. He talks tough for someone who can't win a race, but created a PAC, Political Action Committee, to grift off of instead of actually getting a job. Yeah, he's walking birth control. Thank you, Dana. That's well said. We're going to talk about Beto O'Rourke. Now, the reason that I want to show you the clips that I have saved up between Beto and Gavin is because it points to an underlying principle that's in the Democratic Party, which, by the way, is where the gun controllers draw all their power. So there's a direct correlation to what we talk about and care about all the time. And this is driving it. All right, you see the impetus? Let's get to the walking birth control. Check this out.
We are in a basketball game right now, if you'll excuse the metaphor, where the refs have left the arena. And the other side is just clobbering the shit out of us, just punching us in the face, kicking us in the nuts. And we're kind of throwing our hands up and we're asking the crowd, the people of America, hey, do you see what's going on here? This is unfair. This isn't the rules that we agreed to play by. Well, who cares about the fucking rules right now? Punch back, kick back, dunk over their heads, and win some fucking power.
All right, so you know it's good, and you know he means it, and you know he's alpha male because he cursed. Yeah. This is given the exact same vibes as when he was on a presidential contender stage, and he said, hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15s, your AK-47s, got the applause line, and then he promptly dropped out because no one likes him. This is Beto. This is what the Democratic Party is now translating as masculine energy. It's the same thing that you see going on in Congress where they're attempting to grow beards. They're trying to put on this air of masculinity and alpha, and it's coming across like a little kid wearing his dad's shoes. That's what this is coming across as. I'm big and tough and mean. Look, I can use curse words. And also, side note, I gotta say it, I seem to remember, you know what, we're going big screen for this. I seem to remember a party under a president named Joe Biden that used things like auto pens, went after half of the country as the enemy, locked us in our homes, said we couldn't have jobs. Yeah. They're so in love with the rules. I'm not even going to get into the whole Obamagate thing. But yeah, they love the rules so much. Couldn't be that we're just kicking your ass because no one likes you. Anyway, let's continue. Now to the next contender, Gavin Newsom. Remember on Sean Ryan's show, he used a lot of profanity and was very, very masculine with that. Right, it's a theme. It's an entire theme. Watch this. This is where he's going after Donald Trump around the Texas redistricting, saying that it's going to destroy democracy, but in an effort to save democracy from the tool that's destroying democracy, we're going to use the same tool and do the same thing because we're virtuous and they're not. Watch. Sarcasm, elitism, it's gross. Let's get it.
Hey, President Trump, it's time to stand down. It's time to make another phone call to Greg Abbott. This time, instead of calling him and telling him you're, quote unquote, entitled to 5 congressional seats, it's time to tell him to stand down. It's time to recognize that democracy is at risk. It's time to, dare I say, do the right thing. Actually, see how that feels for you, doing the right thing. If you don't, California will neutralize anything you do in the state of Texas. California will continue to punch above its weight. We believe in democracy. We believe in the enduring values of our founding fathers. 249 years. We're not going to sit back passively. We're not going to sit back and watch you light democracy on fire. We will fight fire with fire.
Okay, so just on the high level, you understand how silly this is. You're destroying democracy with this tool, which is a bunch of crap anyway. But you're destroying democracy with this tool. So because we love democracy so much and we are so virtuous, we're going to use the same tool that you say destroys democracy, and then we're going to use it to further save democracy. This is given vibes of George W. Bush when he said, I had to abandon the free market system in order to save the free market system. But it's all a virtue signal. All of this is, from Gavin Newsom to Beto O'Rourke, is saying like, ooh, look, I'm going to be edgy and say curse words. Oh, look, I'm going to say sarcasm. Try doing the right thing for once. I'm going to try to channel my best Obama. It's all about posturing. Guys, they are so desperate to appear that they are not what they are. They're doing this kind of crap. Ignore the hypocrisy and the elitism that this guy oozes. Just on a factual, evidentiary basis, this doesn't make sense. But they sure appear masculine, don't they? Let's get back to it. All right. I've got another one here, this time on MSNBC. And Beto, again, he's rising from the ashes. I'm not sure it's this video or another take where I cut it out, but this guy's like herpes. He just won't go away and is always flaring up. Anyway, let's get it.
Absolutely. And I just think it's super clear that Republicans care about power and nothing else. And for far too long, Democrats have cared about being right, coloring within the lines, following rules, and power has always been a secondary consideration. We need to absolutely flip that around and focus on power exclusively. It's why
I can't help it. This guy's such a lying person. Colored within the lines and always stayed within the rules and didn't care about power. You mean like Obamacare? Where the Affordable American Act, Affordable Care Act went through reconciliation because you said it wasn't a tax, and then when we went to the Supreme Court, you said it was a tax. No, you don't follow the rules. You just don't like that you're getting your face stuffed in, and you have this Gallup number right here at 34%, which is a record low. But anyway, don't let facts get in the way of your emotional pleas for self-relevance. Let's get it.
I am encouraged by what I'm hearing by Governor Newsom in California, Governor Pritzker in Illinois, even Governor Hochul in New York. They're talking about seizing the initiative and redrawing their congressional boundaries to maximize Democratic Party advantage. We got to fight fire with fire. I mean, we wish the refs were going to call the fouls, that there were going to be penalties for what they are doing right now, but the refs have left the arena.
Yeah, they're or corrupted.
And to fight this out and to win. We got to be focused on it.
This is literally the party that got smoked in the Supreme Court time and time and time again because they were coloring outside the lines. It's laughable. It is comical. But I've got one more for you. Look, now he's just going to tell you what the true intent is from the masculine energy that is Beto O'Rourke. Okay? Listen to this. This is what he's telling the states, Illinois, California, and New York to do. The very thing that's going to destroy Texas and the democracy, he's saying they should do it themselves. It's not logically consistent. Continue.
We want California and New Jersey and Illinois and Maryland and every other state where the Democrats hold the governor's mansion, the assembly, and the state senate to redraw their congressional districts now, not wait for Texas to move first, to maximize Democratic Party advantage. Listen, you may say to yourself, well, those aren't the rules. There are no refs in this game. Fuck the rules. We are going to win whatever it takes. We're going to take this to them in every way that we can.
If you guys don't think this is about Beto for Beto and about Gavin for Gavin, I got nothing for you. But this is all about him in the limelight again, trying to be something that he's not. He just said, no rules, whatever it takes. Okay, that could be considered violent rhetoric, potentially. But anyway, let's get past that. They don't color in the lines. This guy's a dill hole. I hope the flare-up goes away pretty soon, and I will see you guys on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.